The next thing we have to look at with respect to segregated funds is the proportional reduction method. This is an alternative to the linear reduction method for calculating a guarantee. So let's say that our client invested $1,000 and they invested in a fund that offered a 75% guarantee, which would give them now a guarantee of $750 based on that original invested amount. And their fund grows in value to $1,200. And at that point they say, I want to take some money out. I have some financial needs here, and to meet those needs I'm going to withdraw $400. We know that if you start with $1,200 and you take away $400, you're going to have $800 left. So there's $800 left in the fund. Now, what this client has done is they have actually taken $400 out of a possible $1,200, which would be 33.3%. That is, they've taken a third of what they could have taken out of the fund. This is exactly what a proportion means. So they had invested $1,000, and that was the basis for their guarantee. And if they've reduced that if they've reduced the amount invested by 33%, then we're going to reduce their guarantee by that same 33%. So now we're going to base the guarantee on $667. So we would say, okay, we've got a 75% guarantee. A proportional reduction here, this 33% being the proportion, results in a new guarantee of $500. This is our new guarantee. And that client now, maybe they have a reset available and they decide to exercise that reset. So what if reset is exercised at this point? So they have a reset available and they decide to use that reset. Well, we know that they have $800 invested. That would be the basis for determining their new guarantee. So this would put our client in a position where they have $600 as their guarantee after reset. None of these things change the fact that they have $800 invested. They had $1,000, that $1,000 grew to $1,200, they took out $400, they're left with $800. All this other stuff is just about the new guarantees. Again, the concept of a proportion here, 33.3% is a proportion. That's something that you do have to understand in order for this to make sense. If you're having difficulty, if you're fighting out the math, as I've previously mentioned, don't sweat it that much. This is not going to be a heavily tested concept. You're much better to spend time understanding the overall structure of a seg fund and how the guarantees work rather than the linear and proportional calculations. Thank you very much.